our next match on this main card of subjects we need to talk about is our boy Tony Khan. Took the injury and then had the NFL draft where his father is a legit NFL owner, and he was in the war room with the neck brace on, not really selling it, but didn't really know the cameras were on him, but then was doing interviews where he was kind of grabbing it. Listen, Tony Khan's not an actor. He's an awkward human being, but A+ for trying to extend the bit, trying to live the gimmick. And then he kind of ruins it when he goes on NFL Network, I believe, interviewed him, and he's talking about taking the pile driver, and he's talking about the battle between AEW and WWE, and he called AEW the Pepsi of wrestling, and he called WWE the Harvey Weinstein of wrestling. And the hosts of NFL Network were very good to immediately stop the conversation. I thought that was very good by them, because Tony Khan thought he had we have a lot of rap battles going on right now. Drake and Kendrick Lamar going at each other, and Tony Khan came in and thought he had a bar, and it did not land the way he thought it did. But Bob, as you are the WWE guy, what did you take from this comment?
Well, my initial reaction was just like pure rage for some reason. I was so pissed. I have no idea why. I was like, what is this guy's problem? And then I calmed down for a minute and thought about it. And I was like, look, I understand what he's doing. I've said this like 10 times on this show. I'll say it forever. I get the idea of the challenger brand thing that Tony Khan always talks about.
Yeah.
Like he's Pepsi to Coca-Cola. We're the underdogs, even though that Pepsi is a huge conglomerate. But anyways, like he was, I understand what he's trying to do.
Pepsi is also so much worse than Coca-Cola. Like you could find another underdog company to beat. Nobody likes Pepsi over Coca-Cola. Sorry.
Yeah, it's true. I don't. I sure as hell don't. Coca-Cola forever. But anyways, Tony Khan, I feel like he's stuck in this. When AEW started, it was perfect because Vince McMahon was so out of touch. Everything was a cartoon character, and here comes AEW, and this real attitude, the return of CM Punk, everything is going well. But it was because of Vince McMahon, and he's so out of touch, and he just wanted everything to be done his way. Well, Vince McMahon is like Harvey Weinstein. He is a pervert, and that has been found out, and he could wind up in prison. He can barely show his face anywhere. He wasn't welcome at WrestleMania, so I get what he's saying, but Vince McMahon's gone. He has to update his software. He's battling Triple H now. He's lost the cool factor to Triple H. I don't know how, because Triple H to me comes off as an arrogant prick sometimes, but he has somehow lost the cool factor to Triple H, because Tony Khan, his heart may be in the right place, but he has the social skills of like an insect. Sometimes he just is a bumbling buffoon sometimes. And it's like either I agree with you. I think he thought of that line like 3 months ago and has just been waiting for the time to say it. And that's what annoys me. It's like that wasn't the spur of the moment. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I said that. That was something he came in there ready to go with, and it just blew up in his face. And I just want him to move on from Vince McMahon. We're all trying to. Tony, why don't you do that as well?
Yeah, to me, it was an embarrassing moment, and it didn't ruin all the stuff that he had built up, because he did a lot of great stuff with the NFL draft and getting NFL Network to actually say things during the draft about the AEW. Like you won the day when you were doing stuff like that. And then to have that interview the next day on NFL Network is huge. It's a whole swath of people who have never even heard about your product that you are now essentially pitching live on the air. So I thought that was awesome to get that opportunity, and him saying that comment just made him the butt of the joke once again. So I'm right there with you. Stay away from bashing the world of Vince McMahon and just focus on the troubles in your own house.